Hey everybody, welcome back to Harvest Moon for the Game Boy Color, where last time we went through a decent chunk of the fall, not a lot of it, but we also had problems with our farm animals. In this case, we had problems with Cow 2. Cow 2 is now happy, which if we actually go look at our chart, Cow 1 is happy, gives us a large milk size, so that's even great. But Cow 2 also does, which means that they give us the best milk they possibly can. Chickens, on the other hand, are all healthy as well, and my food and drink stocks are decently high up there, so I'm not really too worried about that. The reason I bring all this up is because it's not really too much to do in the fall, so we're gonna probably be doing something a little bit different. First, let's check the weather. Mountains are beautifully colored. The sky will be clear tomorrow. I sure hope so, but I would like rain, honestly. Just pick you up, put you down, and go outside. So, what we're going to be doing for the majority of this episode is actually preparing for winter. So we have 122 pieces of fodder. That's a decent chunk of fodder, but not enough. We need a lot of fodder. So 30 days in a year, say if I had 8 animals for each pen, that is 240. And then count the 19 that I have remaining, that's 152. So I need a lot of fodder, about 392 fodder in order to get through the rest of the year. Gonna be a little hard to do that, but I think I should be okay. Let me just pick this up, and I'll just start off by tending to the cows. Just go right inside here, and let's get some of our good milk. So, I got you, there we go. Large milk, and large milk. Thank you, thank you. That sells for a hefty chunk of money, but let's talk to both of them. Cow 2 looks fine today, as well as Cow. They both look fine today. So, large milk sells for 350, medium milk sells for 250, and small milk sells for 150. It's not a lot, but it still adds up. 2 cows with large milk, that's 700 G right there. So that's definitely a lot of money. So let me just brush them like so. I think I got you. I did not. Let me try that again. There we go. And then Cow 2 is in the corner. Let's just brush your butt. We're all good there. So I think I'm actually going to do something a little bit different. I know that I kind of had problems with the cows for a little bit. So how about I use this M potion here? Because while yes, I can buy cows, I kind of want to breed my own. So Cow 2. I know you just got happy with me and all, but oh, there we go. Now Cow 2 is even happier because Cow 2 is going to be Brigante. And honestly, they don't really need too much supervision when they are pregnant. All we really gotta do is just kind of brush them and give them fodder. We don't have to take them out. We don't need to do any of the big fancy stuff in order to keep them happy. They're just kind of all well and good from the get-go. So that's all well and good. Cow, chickens, not cows. There we go. They're annoyingly spacious like cows. Get in the corner there so I can actually do this. There we go. So we got 1, 2. That I always have with chickens though is that they tend to always get in the way of the coop, and I don't like it. I wish I could like not have to lift them up in order to get through the door even. But there we go. We're good there. Everything is all good. We just need to water our crops and cut some grass. So I'm gonna grab the super sickle as well as the sprinkler. There we go. But also I need to prepare with money. Just so I kind of want to get as much money and crops done throughout the fall as well. That's something I need to do because fall is kind of a boring month, so this is probably what I'm going to be doing for most of the month, is just this. Which can be a bother, but it's not that bad. I mean, honestly, I'm just holding the B button and just hitting A at the right time for crops. It's not that big of a deal right now. Just do this, but I think I'm actually going to plant a couple more, which might take a little bit of time because I need to actually make the rows. I want to make at least 4 more rows so I can plant a little bit more, make a little bit more money throughout the month. Which, honestly, is not a lot since the falls don't have regrowable crops like the summer did, so I am probably gonna be losing out on a lot of money versus actually making it, so there's that. But first, I need to start doing some super sickling. Super sickling is just gonna require me just doing this constantly on the grass. Yes, I just planted all this grass, which is nice, but it's gonna grow back anyway really shortly anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But it gets me a lot just going through here. There we go, I just ate my croissant. So let's just cut this right here. And then I'll do this. I'm not gonna cut every single spot because I think some swings in my super cycle is just gonna be wasting energy. Oh hey, I just swung the thing around and just cut 3 versus cutting 9. I feel like it might be a waste. Because 9 per cut is a lot per cut. Like, that's insane. So I only really, like, let's see. If I need 392 and I do 9 per cut, that's not a lot of swings, honestly. And I believe tomorrow more grass is gonna grow regardless. I don't need to worry too much about actually getting everything done all in one day. I need to prepare for it, but I don't need to go super hard on it. I also gotta remember that I need to feed during the fall, which is, I already took that into account, which is about 152 fodder pieces. If I count me as having 8, which I don't, so it's not that big of a deal. But let me just get all this done. Just about done right over here. About running out of energy anyway, so I'm probably just gonna end this really shortly with this cut here. There we go. And now, even though that's a little lopsided and uneven, I don't have to worry about it too much. I'm gonna go over here and then just do the usual stuff. The usual stuff is not making sure that they're like that. So let's see, I'm gonna feed you, and then give you. There we go. So that's that day done, for the most part. I also need to go to town in order to do my usual praying. Let's do that. And while I'm in town as well, I'm gonna actually buy some seeds. Because I have 3 of something in my thing right now. I forgot which ones I have. So I'm gonna buy, I think, I'm gonna buy 2 eggplant seeds, so that put me at 5, and then I'll buy 3 peanut seeds. Just to have like a little bit of variance in the time frame of what I'm growing. So we're good there. And then some peanut seeds. I'm gonna buy, yeah, I think 3 ought to do it. It's a decent chunk of money that I just spent, but I think it's better than nothing. So that's it. And we're gonna plant all those. It's gonna take a little bit, but let me grab one of these and I'm gonna start making my little sections. So let's see here. I'm not gonna put one there since it'd be kind of pointless, but if I do 1, 2, and then do, okay. Every time, 1, 2, bam, there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, that's perfect. So that's 1 down. Now over here, if I got like 2 spacing there, so what I could do is 1, 2, and then the crop, and then bam. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine because crop is here, then 1, 2. Yeah, that works. That works. So that does not work actually because it's a little too close to the thing. 1, 2, crop. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. It's gonna happen, but I just want to experiment with my cropping style throughout the seasons anyway. So boop, 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 and boop, and boop. That's 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we go, perfect. Got all my setup for pretty much the rest of this season. So that's nice. Just pop that right back in there, and let's get my crops. Time to plant. So we're just gonna do right here. Right here. Here. As well as here. And then, boop. Boop. And then some eggplants. Boop. And boop. Perfect. And I don't really need to, but I'm gonna water them anyway. All right, next day, we're looking at the 12th. Tomorrow is also gonna be sunny. Come on, rain one time, please. Saves me like watering time. Here, I'll just put you down. And then we are gonna go right back to the cows. Because now, cow 2 is pregnant. Put the mated cows in here until they give birth. So, it's going to take 21 days until the delivery. Come on, cow 2, you can do it. And cow 2 is happy for me talking to cow 2. And cow also looks fine today, although you're not really giving birth or anything like that, so I'm just gonna pop that there. And since cow 2 is now down here, I go over here and pop it down. And I could brush cow 2 and make cow 2 happy, but I should not try to milk a pregnant cow. That'd be kind of pointless. Did I get you? I did not. Let me try again. There we go. And now let's milk you. There we go, some large milk. It'd be pointless to do it for cow 2, but that's fine because cow 2 is round 2 right now, so it's all well and good. And now, everything should be grown for today, so I can just pop all these in right over here. Thank you. Stay right there. That's perfect. Don't move. I said don't move. Just stay there. You're doing good. Saves me time in the long run. Pop all these down. I'm gonna get so much money from this. I mean, it's not a lot considering they don't regrow anymore, unfortunately. But I am gonna have to go back to town to buy a lot of seeds. And considering that eggplants don't take as long to grow, I might just like stock up on those, honestly. All right, let's bring you down right over here. And honestly, the rest of the season is probably going to be exactly like this. So there isn't really too much for me to show. With cow 2 being pregnant, it's not really going to be too much of a big deal, since it takes about 21 days in order for cow 2 to give birth to a new cow. So I'm not really going to be able to really get anything done with that within fall still. So most of the farming is probably going to be skipped from here on out until I just have everything prepared for winter. That's all I can really do at this point. Other than that, I pretty much already have most of my crops already, so I might as well just continue gathering what I have left and then just do the watering. It's farming 101 at this point, and it looks like it's doing already. So I'm kind of running out of time. Not really too much more I can farm, so thankfully they're all not regrowable, so I don't have to worry about like trampling on anything. I can just walk through, which kind of works, but I would like to be able to regrow things, which unfortunately I can't in the fall unless I buy more seeds, which is what I'm gonna have to do, unfortunately. So let's see, everything else still needs to grow, so I got a little bit to go. So let's get to watering. I'm also gonna make a quick visit to town because if I'm not able to make enough fodder for the winter, I do have some options. We have cow feed as well as some chicken feed, which if I buy both of these, then they will last for 12 uses. So if you have 1 cow, that's 12 days right there, but if you have 4, it will be 3 days. It's still plenty cheap to have because it's 12 days of extra fodder. So if you need it for the winter, you do have options. It's not as good as fodder, but with all the fodder on my farm, like all the grass everywhere, I should be able to max out plenty easy. Now all we have left is happy cow, happy chicken, sad cow, and sad chicken. So that's pretty much this place. It's all good to go. And then if we stop by the juice bar at night, we have one extra option, milk. Once we start getting milk from cows, we get milk. It's from our ranch. It costs 100 G for 10 cups. That is an extra drink that we could just have for every single day that we need energy. 100 G for 10, we can max out on that stupid quick for 1,000 G. Yeah, might as well go for it, especially since we get some pretty good milk out of it. I mean, both our cows gave us some pretty decent milk, so I mean, that doesn't really affect anything. Really, it's just an extra product that we can buy at the store because we got it from our ranch. That's actually kind of neat that they did that. It's just an extra drink that we can have, and I might as well just fill up on more green tea while I'm here because I might as well just get everything maxed out. All right, and now we're on the final day of fall. Time goes fast when you skip everything, honestly. But yeah, we made a decent chunk of change on this season. It wasn't too much, unfortunately, because eggplants and peanuts don't really go for a lot. But yeah, pretty much my final days were just the same old, same old. So we have healthy cow, still healthy. Delivery 3 days. So it will take a little bit longer just into the winter for cow 2 to give birth to another cow. But all the chickens are still happy, which is also nice. Let's see, food and drink is pretty well and good. So all I really need to do is just take care of the rest of this day before we head into the next season. So, throughout the season, I pretty much cut the grass constantly whenever it grew, and that gave me a ton of fodder. Yeah, every single time you cut a full thing, you get 9, so it went pretty dang quickly. So let me take care of that really quick. So, yeah, let's just do our usual thing. Let's see, today is the even day, so I'm going to sell both of them. So just boop, and then a little bit of boop action. There we go, both of them sold. And then let me get a sickle. So we had, how many again? I believe it said 921? 921, so yeah, so we don't need that much. We need like 80. So let's just start in the corner here. The reason I'm so adamant about getting grass now before it turns winter. Grass doesn't grow in winter, so you are kinda screwed when it comes to getting fodder for your animals, which is why the feed is actually useful to get if you don't have enough fodder. If you did not plan out getting grass, you do have options, which is nice. But I got plenty of grass and I have plenty of fodder. I don't really need to go too ham on cutting grass because unfortunately the limit for grass is 999. You can't go above that, which kind of sucks, but I understand limits back then and all that. Either way, that still will last me a couple seasons unless I miss the plot again and again and again and again, which can happen. And I'll take care of the cows for one more time during the fall. We'll just head right on in here. We'll start off by milking cow over here. But as you can tell, down below in the corner next to the box is where the extra cow fodder would go. It's the same thing in the chicken coop next to the box in there. The extra fodder is there for you to use. It is nice, but I'm probably not going to use them unless I accidentally pick them up. Either way, I kind of got this down to a science at this point. I just kind of go back and forth between the cows and I'm all good. The chickens, on the other hand, it's a little bit of a hassle because, again, they just constantly get in my way. Yeah, they're all over the place. I guarantee this chicken is gonna just move and get in my... Yeah, it's a little annoying because now I need to wait for it to move so I can get over to this egg and then get to the fodder box, and that chicken's probably gonna move in my way, and now I can't even get through the chickens. Yep, called that one happening. Okay, that's a fodder wasted already, but yeah, I can get that back pretty quickly. Pretty dang quickly. So just boop. As long as they don't move, I am good to... I just said as long as you don't... As long as you don't move, I'm good to go. There we go, they are fed. There we go. And let me just grab the sickle one more time to top off for the rest of the season. And just kinda cut anywhere, no big deal. Right here. That works. And then I'll just swap over back to the milker, just so I have them ready to go. There we go. And then to the hand, because this is gonna be the last time we go into town for the season, so I might as well make the most of it. Let's see here. I'm going to buy a ton of foods, just so I have them. Let's see, I am going to buy, how about some croissants? The food items only go up to 99, which is kind of annoying because technically when I buy 10 of them, if I have like 89 at that point, and then I go up to 99 and I want the single, I can't get the single. So I can never hit 100, so if I had like, say 90 and I did 10, I'd be 99. It's like, oh, I guess I ate one or something, I don't know. Kind of dumb, but 99 is the limit for all the food items in this game. Which they will tell you when you don't have room for any of the food items anymore because they will vanish off this table, which I thought I was closer. I thought I was closer to having these maxed out. This is taking what? There we go. It took a little bit. I didn't mean to hit the B button there, but yeah, let's just get the rest of them, just a little bit more. I want them all to leave this table. I am wasting so much money on this, which is fine, but I'm stocked up for the year at this point, so I think I'm good. Come on, one more, please. There we go, now we're good. And that's all I can really do to prepare for the winter. So, next time Azure plays more Harvest Moon for the Game Boy Color, I am fully prepared for the winter. Cow 2 only has 3 more days of being pregnant, and I am totally stocked up on everything except for one croissant because I ate it immediately after leaving town. That's fine. I think I'm good to go. So, let's see winter. There's new music, but I'll leave you with a little bit of a teaser of not having the music play this episode. See you all then.